It is true that it's very sad news, heartfelt grief, that we lost the Queen of England. She has been queen for the last 70 years. She was born in 1926. So ordinarily, she's around 96 years today. It's very hard to find a leader that can consolidate her mandate and her hand is felt across, even when she was given leadership while very young. In the 70 years that she has been reigning as the Queen of the Great Britain or England, she has made sure that her hand is felt on all the colonies of the Great Britain. She has made sure that her decisions across all continents are felt, from Australia to America. Needless to say, in parts of Africa. By the time she was queen, she gave us, by the time they left the protectorate of Uganda, they left us with a prize. She gave us a gift of the dam in Jinja, Owen Falls Dam. Actually, I think it was named after one of her ancestors. So this was one of the gifts that started the development in Uganda. This is when we started to see light. This is when we started to see factories. This is when we started to see a lot of development in Jinja. This is what made Jinja an industrial city. It is true, leadership has been undermined. Federal systems of government have been undermined. But we have seen how they have helped England or Great Britain be a special nation. It is true that after independence, there was a loss in leadership for all those that had been prepared to take Uganda and Buganda forward, lost their lives shortly after independence. That includes the Kabaka of Buganda, Mutesa. It included the Benedicto Chwanukas, the Nyereres, the Kenyattas, those that had been prepared to take leadership and drive these nations forward. We see that there has been a confusion in leadership since then. Some reigned for 6 months, others for 2 months, others for 3 years, and everyone was here to swindle. Needless to say that it is true, when we were a colony or when we were protected under the Great Britain, of course we lost some particular things. We lost a lot of ivory, timber, and very many other things. But at the time when they were reigning, under UK aid, they have managed to give us a lot of money in these particular sectors. They have given us hospitals and vaccines. They have aided scholarships and the education sector. They have put a lot of money in tourism. They have put money in every sector, even in the transport sector, to make sure that we develop at the same rate they left us. However, we don't know how much money comes in every year as a protectorate, and we don't know how much is saved or does anything. All we know is that the rate of corruption that we are having, all this money is mainly wasted. We have been here. We have seen how Great Britain has rose to what it is. We have enjoyed the Commonwealth Games. We have seen how people come in and then put their culture across through religion, put their languages across, put their networks across by connecting the roads and everything and the continent of Africa to the rest of the continents in the world. We have seen how they have decided to make sure that they are the best, or they are above all of us forever. However, Needless to say that God has given the Queen enough time, and she has corrected many of our mistakes, to include apartheid, or respect for colors, to include respect for religion, such that as much as Bishop Tucker was in Uganda here and was all over, that the kingship should be from the Protestant church, we see that there is a lot of liberalization, that even in England itself, or London, they had a Muslim for a mayor. So she has had some time to correct very many mistakes and make sure that that Great Britain is a land that everybody can enjoy. We have very many brothers and sisters that are living there freely, and have sent money here for aiding people in school fees, in health, and everything, and developing their lives. So we appreciate what she has done during her reign. May God forgive her for the worst that has happened. For now, what we believe is that we have always told the President of the Republic of Uganda that the federal system is not bad. And we as the Baganda, we fought, our king fought, and everyone put in whatever they could to make sure that we get the federal system of government. We still demand for it because we have seen the good it has done in England, and we know that it can be duplicated here. We shall not forgive you if you don't give us what we fought for.
Person who has been so significant. As a young man, I've grown up looking upon the Queen of England. The Queen of England visited Uganda, meaning she loved Uganda as a country. Even though they colonized us, they later on handed the country back to our hands. They did their part as a kingdom to Uganda, and we appreciate that. Her demise from this life is going to cost a lot in terms of cultural heritage. Most kingdoms were looking upon the kingdom, the British kingdom, into reflecting. I would give an example of Buganda Kingdom. Buganda Kingdom is one of the kingdoms in Uganda that is actually moving at pace with the United Kingdom. Her death is going to affect Uganda. How? She was controlling the Commonwealth countries, and then we have been having funds coming to this country. What awaits us, we do not know. What does this show to us as politicians? There comes a time when the old will have to relinquish power to the young. The only question is, have you prepared the young for that power? I want to thank the Queen for one thing. If you look into the British Kingdom, they have been trying to show the world that at whatever cost, there is succession that will be coming in. As a country, Uganda, yeah, our leaders are growing old. Whether you want or you don't want, it's a fact of life. How prepared are we as a country? In case of any calamity, will Uganda perish or Uganda will continue? The Queen is gone, but England, the British Kingdom is still surviving and it's going strong. This should be a question we have to reflect on. And I would ask leaders, especially who are in higher position, that we need to prepare the moment, which is uncertain, to make sure to look forward that our children, our grandchildren will have a softer ground landing in case we are not there tomorrow. Thank you so much.